Hey Shooby Doodlers, look, a new Scrwlrbox has arrived. What is a Scrwlrbox? Well, it's a subscription art materials thing, and once a month they send me one of these, and I don't know what's inside. So let's open the Scrwlrbox. So what have we got? Well, we got a sticker for a start. And we got some blackjack candy. I remember those as a kid. Now, we have got here Spectrum Noir alcohol markers, a wide selection of refillable double-ended markers that boast a broad chisel nib for large areas. That'll be at this end. And a fine bullet tip for more fine detail work. The ergonomic rubber gripped hexagonal barrel. Oh yeah, there we are. There's kind of rubbery grip on the end here. Also provides greater comfort whilst colouring. This is a Zig Brushables two-tone brush pen. It's a marker with a clever concept. One end lays down a fully pigmented colour, whilst the other applies a 50% tint of the same colour, using light end to work over the dark ink for a smooth, even blend. Well, I'm liking the sound of that. And it's kind of a brush, but it's more of a pointy marker, so that's quite dark there. And then here we get half the value of it. That's interesting. Now what else do we have? Staedtler Lumograph 2H. Well, that's quite hard. Okay, I very rarely use anything that hard. Great choice of pencil. I've used these an awful lot. I really like them. The lead is super bonded, which makes it more break resistant, still easy to erase and very easy to sharpen. Now we also have the Staedtler 308 Pigment line, a quality opaque black fine line pen with a long metal tip. Seamless use with rulers and templates. Pigment ink is indelible, lightfast, waterproof and quick drying, so no smudges. Waterproof is always really important for me. So I'm going to do a little test. I'm going to draw a little spiral like that. I'll give it a moment to dry. And then I'm going to try watercolouring over it. That seems to be waterproof. You know how I like to use rotary ticky graphics? Well, this looks like a contender. And then here we have a Staedtler Razor Eraser Pencil. An eraser pencil for fine point detail erasing that also has a brush on one end for cleaning your page. You can even sharpen it with any good quality standard pencil sharpener. Wow, that's quite firm. Yeah, that's interesting. And we always get a card in a Scrwlrbox. Featured artist by Marie Nielsen, aka Cat Volk. YouTube Cat Volk. I'll put a link to Mary Nielsen just here. Here we have some sample paper to try as well. This is Canson Bristol paper, 250 grams. This paper has an extra smooth, strong, clean white, acid-free surface, perfect for using with markers. And every month we have a Scrwlr challenge, and this time it is Happy Cat. Oh great, I'm happy to do that. See if you can create something using only the supplies in the box. Good luck, and don't forget to share your creations with us. Hashtag Scrwlr challenge. Well, I'm going to do a little bit of a test here, so I'm going to use some of this Canson paper. So I'm going to do like that. But I also have this brush here with the two tones on it. I'm going to do a little test here as well to see if the marker pens will make that bleed, whether it really is waterproof. Yes, it is. So I could use this to draw with. So I'm going to sketch out very, very gently. That'll be a head, cat head, ears, and then eyes. And I'm going to want to have this cat is kind of leaning back on a pillow, so I'm going to have the pillow like that. You probably can't see a thing here. So now I'm going to use the Staedtler pigment liner. I'm going to have a nice little pink nose. Says it's not pink yet, is it? And I'm not going to give him kind of cat fang teeth, because that will make him kind of look a little vicious. And I'm going to have this pillow kind of coming down there like that. I'm going to try this eraser to erase all these pencil lines. I don't think you'd really use it like this. I think you'd really want to use it for really fine. Let's do that. I think this one is going to be really great for really fine details. As it says, it's the razor. So I think you need to sharpen it up really, really sharp. just to get those tiny little details erased. Several days later, and I've been away for a few days. I've been to the Lavenham Children's Book Festival, where I've been telling stories, showing children how to draw, and so I've quite forgotten what I was doing here or where I was. So I'm carrying on colouring in. Do what I can with pinks, really, for the cat. I'm going to colour this in. I think I'll do that all pink, and then I'll go over it a bit as well, leaving a little bit of white for shininess on the tongue. So I'm going to use blue as for shading here. I'm making this blue. I've kind of decided it's a she, so I'm giving her a nice blue collar and name tag. And I'm going to just put a little bit of blue in there as well, I think, just underneath. Now, I have a very slapdash style, so you don't have to be quite as slapdash as me. I think I'm going to do lots of curly pink curls all over the pattern on the cushion. Do the rest of this in green, which is probably going to clash horribly, but it's the only kind of extra colour I've got. So I'm going to do a kind of a curly-whirly pattern all over it. This is just experimenting now, and you can, once you start adding lots and lots of colours on top of each other, you're not quite sure what's going to happen, really. Kind of layer upon layer, isn't it? And luckily the paper can handle it. Some paper would now be kind of falling to bits. There we go. That's my Scrwlrbox challenge. Happy cat.
Thanks for watching, and you can support this channel and get so much more on my Patreon page. Click to find out more. Make sure you are subscribed to the Shoo Rayner Drawing channel on YouTube, and in the meantime, keep drawing, practice, and I'll see you next time. You take